Hi, Omar. How are you? This is Rick Mills with Execution Digital Marketing. It was good to talk to you last week. Like I said, I wanted to shoot you a free custom video for your about your website and your online presence. So, what I wanted to do today was cover three things. I wanted to cover content, which is on your website. I want to talk about citations, which has to do with Google search, and then I want to talk about backlinks and making sure that you're at the top of that search. So. This is obviously free. If you want to use these tips and tricks for yourself, obviously you're more than welcome to do that. If you have questions and want to talk to me, further, I'd love to do that as well. So, please, if nothing else, if you just leave me some feedback on this video, let me know how it was. I'd really appreciate it. But without further ado, we'll talk about number one, content. That's on your website. I have that pulled up here, as you can see. And just scrolling through this, you got some really nice pictures on here, some nice content. The rule of thumb with Google, the kind of a rule that Google has is you want to have at least at a minimum 1,500 words on your homepage. That's what Google gives a lot of authority to, and that authority translates to being ranked higher on Google when people are searching for tree service in Houston. So looking at your website, you've got, around a little under 500 words. So, I know 1,500 words might sound like a lot, but it's really not. We have a lot of expertise in content writing and having the right content on there that Google will read, and that will translate to, to a lot of new business for you. So that's content. Content is not only the words here on your website, it's also the pictures and how these are described. You've got some really nice images, some good testimonials. These are all good things. One quick tip that I would tell you, on your photos here, you got some great images here. You want to, if you see, if when I go to save image as, this is just saved as the date. So it was obviously a job maybe done on yesterday. So as you can see, what we want to do is have those images. We want to have those saved with high-powered keywords. So tree service in Houston would be a great keyword to have one of these pictures described as. So that's just a quick tip as well. So that's content on your page. So the next thing I want to talk about is citations. So when I talk about keywords, right, and buyer intent keywords, tree service in Houston, right? Nobody's typing this into Google unless they live in Houston and they need help with their trees. So that's what we mean by buyer intent. People are typing this in because they need to find a company to come out and give them an estimate, take a look at their trees and get to work. So what the first thing we see when we type this in Google are, obviously ads. I think that's how I saw you. You're running a Google ad, I believe. So you're going to see ads. Ads are fine. We do that as well. But obviously you got to pay for that. And what we really try to focus on are organic things that are going to get you listed where you're not having to pay for ads month in and month out, but people are just going to find you online because you're ranking the right way. So the first thing they're going to see here is what we call the Google Map Pack. That's these three businesses right here, right? So people type in tree service in Houston. These are the first three businesses local businesses that they're going to see. So this is something that we'd like to get you in. And the way we do that is citations. I've mentioned that as number two. All a citation is your name, address, and phone number the way it's listed on the World Wide Web. So it's how your company is listed with name, address, and phone number. And then, that's signing up for a citation is just, these different directories that you're signed up for, say homeadvisor.com, Yelp, Facebook. Those are all citations. So what we do is I have tools where I can go in and look at these businesses here and see which directories and which citations they have. And then we make sure you're signed up for those. And then what we do is we double down. We want as many citations as we can to really beat out this competition and get in this Google map and be in this top 3, because these 3 businesses right here are getting a ton of business just by being here, because it's the first thing people see. People give a lot of authority to that and give a lot of credit for that. They trust that, so they're going to click on these and they're going to do their research and probably fill out a form submit or give you a call. So that's citations, and that's what we want to get you in. The last thing I want to talk about is backlinks. So as we scroll down, the next thing that a prospective client is going to do on this page is they're going to scroll down to see, okay, what local tree companies are at the top of my Google search. And we don't count these Angie.com and Yelp and things like that, because those are just national directories. Nobody's really taking a look at those. What you want is local businesses. And so, the first local business listed on this search is HoustonTreeSurgeons.com. Okay, so what I want to show you is what I mean by backlinks, and I'll tell you a little bit about what those are if you're not familiar. But this is a software that I pay $400 to $500 a month for. But what I'm able to do is put your website in. It looks like this is a landing page, so it's not a full website. But this is what you have listed on Google: luxury tree service landscaping.business.site. So I put that in, and I want to see this. This really shows me what's good, what's bad, what needs improvement. Okay, you have 2 backlinks. This probably looks like a relatively new site or a new landing page, however that is. It's coming from 2 different sites. So you have 2 backlinks. You're getting 1 organic keyword out of that. So this is, obviously looks like it's pretty new. But what we do is, okay, we want to look at Houston Tree Surgeons. They're at the top of that Google search list. As you can see here, just looking at their stats, they have over 1,500 backlinks, coming from 156 different websites. What that's giving them is 442 organic keywords. I just want to explain to you a little bit about keywords again, and kind of how that works, so you can understand a little bit better what I'm talking about. So here's that buyer intent keyword. These are words that they're ranking for. Houston Tree Service is first one on the list. So just so you can get an understanding, these numbers here. So this says volume. This is 700 volume. What that means is every month there are 700 searches for Tree Service Houston in your area. Okay, that's a lot of searches, obviously. Now, what's so important about this is, out of that 700 searches per month, 189 people are clicking on Houston Tree Surgeons website to give them a call, get an estimate, book them for business. And why is that? They're ranked, again, like I showed you before, they're ranked number 2 on that page, on the first page of Google when you type in Tree Service Houston. So that just gives you obviously if you were getting 190 calls per month, you're closing a lot of business there. So that's why Tree Service Houston does such a good job making sure that they have backlinks, making sure that they're ranked for these keywords. So once again, Omar, I appreciate you talking to me the other day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you thought of it. And also, if you have any questions, I look forward to talking to you, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks a lot.